Hello Cobras, and welcome back to Earthbound. I'm TryclydeTamer. We're going to be going down this hole, and here's this rock that talks a lot. Good evening, I'm a talking rock, but the rocks around here don't talk too much. The rock that talks the most is deep down in the labyrinth a ways ahead, in the lost underworld. Don't forget to talk to the rock, it's important. Okay, so it's not the most talkative rock, but it's quite talkative in itself. And as we enter here, getting our way to the lost underworld, we are actually in the 7th Sanctuary dungeon. There's a lot of these enemies right here that are barraging us at once. And these are fobbies in an orange color. You could put the letter B at the front if you so desire. Level 67 PK Flash Omega! So yeah, they are reskins of enemies that aren't too difficult to take down, but give a decent number of EXP. And here we got some more enemies to battle that we've sort of seen before, but of course it's more reskinning things. The Uncontrollable Sphere. Now these are things that drop Jeff's ultimate weapon, or at least lead up to it, the item that is repairable for it. The Broken Antenna, which would lead to Jeff's Gaia Beam, his most powerful weapon. So I'm going to take it down instead of just sitting here and stuff. I was pondering whether or not to spy on it, because it's an explosive enemy, but I'm good at handling these explosive enemies. So yes, 1 in 128 chance of getting it, and I think that if I don't get it on the way to the boss, I'm going to beat the boss and then go back to this room, because this room is actually the best place to go around for it, and then eventually get it. The underground talking rock seems to want to talk a lot more than I talk. Let's open the present super bomb inside, so it's like the heavy bazooka, except it's a single-use item. Continuing along now, here's a hole, but I'm going to go past it, because I want to safely go down them with ladders. Alright, here we got a couple more enemies that I'm getting green scrolls on, but I'm not going to take it out because multiple things. More reskins of enemies, Conducting Spirits, which is good for bashing, and Hyper Spinning Robos, which should of course be vulnerable to freeze. This present at the very end of the room is an IQ cap, so Jeff's IQ is a well-rounded 60, which I believe may be good enough to fix his Gaia Beam when he gets the Broken Antenna. When he does, because I am going to get it no matter what they say. So all this way is a very secluded item, the Diadem of Kings, unequipable for poo. 64, Paul gets Fire Omega. Okay, now we're going in the upper directions and around the winding corners and more hobbies. Luck Capsule. Continuing further down, we are getting so close to the place. And for a second there I thought a picture was going to be taken. It's like, what? Picture in a dungeon other than the brick road thing? Here's another rock candy awesome thing, so cool stuff. And plus, Ness has homesickness again. Man, he just really cannot handle, just cannot deal. And here's something. Bottle of deluxe water, always good for PP. I'm just going all this way around to kind of clear out what there is. Okay, going up at this area, we get a cup of live noodles, and not the highest up point from the place, and a medium magic butterfly. This is the Earth's belly button. Aye, that's awesome. Cool and everything. Present luxury jerkies, probably a step up from spicy. Maybe it has like spicy and teriyaki taste, like so many different kinds of flavors or something. I think we're just getting ever closer. I could have taken the ladder up from that other place anyway. Okay, and eventually we're here at the shiny spots in a very awkward location, but it's where we must go. You finally got here. This is a 7th Earth Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. And here is the 7th Sanctuary boss, the Electro Spectre. Starting off with Ness, I'm going to be using the rock candy on him, because why not? Only because he's homesick, and plus, this guy has a shield on him. I'm going to use a shield killer. I forget, like, which shield he has, so I'm going to start off with a Magnet Alpha on him, just to drain some PP off of him, because why not? And then as for Jeff, Shield Killer, and then Poo, Bash. Alright. Get a little BP off of him. BP, no, not that. Shield Killer, so it's a Psychic Shield he has, so bye-bye to his shield. Neutralizer, and now everybody's stuff's going away, so it's pretty much pointless all around. Rock Candy IQ up at 1, so next level his PP will go up a little bit. Never really touched on that as compared to Vitality increasing HP. And then I'm going to be using Rock and Gamma because strong stuff, and of course robotic enemies always have this weakness to stuff. And as for Jeff, you know, a multi-body rocket should definitely do him in, you know. And Pooh, freeze, because freeze is good. Definitely going to take him down. Bam! Okay, maybe you're not, unless somebody reflects with the Franklin badge. Somebody has Impala, and okay, I'm not gonna finish him off this turn. Okay, so there we go. He became tame. It took a couple extra turns actually. I win, and I get 65,000. Level 70. Life up Omega. Present off in the distance, a rabbit's foot, which increases your speed and protects you from paralysis. Oh, Jeff leveled up, and there's the broken antenna right there. Awesome stuff! And I'm gonna immediately put that on Jeff, and that was a slightly intended voice track. It was like I was saying and it was like and slightly tended. I don't know. But I'm going to put it on Jeff and definitely rest up until it gets faced into the Gaia Beam. Working through the night, Jeff fixed the broken antenna. After being fixed, the broken antenna became the Gaia Beam. You had to have 65 IQ for this, so I had to level him up once. Very laggy game because a lot of fobbies are on the screen, but get out of the way of it, and we're getting slowly faster. Now we're in the Sanctuary Looming Hall. Let's collect our melody and move on. I'm Ness. It's been a long road getting here. Soon I'll be. What will happen to us? What's happening? My thoughts are being written out on the wall. Or are they? I'm talking very slowly in my mind. It's not showing up on the wall. Ness saw a vision of his father holding him. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of a looming hall. Okay, so we have the 7th melody. Once we go down this hole, we can't exactly get back too easily because we fall down quite far. And we're in the Lost Underworld. See how tiny we are? Yeah, that's as for a comparison to what things you can expect here. Earthquakey things, so there's some geysers going on. Yeah, geysers going on. It's just, a lot of geysers are happening, man. And I want to come to this place because we have Pooh's 4th and final equipable item around here. I think it's around the bottom area, so I'm going to search around for that. Well, in this giant looking present, here's a brain food lunch inside. Okay, here's an enemy. There's a lot of dinosaurs of enemies down here, such as the Wetnosaur. This thing is weak to fire because it has a wet nose. I think that's how it works, or maybe it's the opposite of compared to something else. And I don't need to use the heavy bazooka anymore because the Gaia Beam is more powerful. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Yeah, definitely watch out for the dinosaurs because they can hit you pretty hard because they're a lot bigger than you, but you're lucky if they miss. Giant sign, in case of danger, evacuate here, the boss. Yeah, there's one of the toucan birds that acts as a phone and a couple Tinda to talk to. Bottom corner after the Tinda thing is a Horn of Life. I don't want it, even though it does revive fallen party members. Now, at the very top of the map, we got a sea pendant, which is better than the rain pendant. It protects against more things. Guts capsule. Eventually we'll reach this bigger Tinda village area. You guys smell really good, Sif. Who am I? I'm a Tinda. They're smelling the Tinda kraut on me. Hey, what are you doing inside a dinosaur cage? I'm going to open the door and you get out of there right now. Oh, the dinosaur cage is on the outside. I'm the boss, so I will let you out. Thank you for the Tinda kraut. It was stolen. The awful smell surrounding the group's now gone, so I guess that's good, even though it doesn't affect real life. Here's a rock. You finally came, Ness. Finally, you talk to me. Listen, Ness, I'm going to tell you something very important. You may want to take notes. Ready? You're the chosen one. Your destiny is not only yours, it's the destiny of the whole universe. There will be a time in which all of you in the universe will overlap on each other. It's not necessary to understand now. Do you remember Giant stepping on it? That is one of your sanctuary, the spot which gives you power and allows you to realize all your skills. There was a monster that protected it, the monster that was influenced by the power of the place. You must have eaten those monsters. You must reach all the 8 power spots in the world. When Soundstone records the 8 melodies of all the power spots, you can see your world. I'll tell you all the power spots. Okay. 1. Giant stepping on it. Lilliput steps in Peaceful Rest Valley near Tucson, Milky Well and Grapefruit Falls in Saturn Valley. Rainy Circle found by Jeff and Winters. Magnet Hill at the edge of the city of Forsyth. Pink Cloud, which Pooh knows. And Looming Hole, where the Shining Legion lives in the cave. 8. A new place is going to be opened up to you. Fire Spring, located southwest of here. So that's news to us. Listen to the melodies of all 8 power spots. If you do not fail, you may upset Gygus' plans. Understand this? The time will come. The time when the destiny of you and the whole universe will overlap. It is fast approaching. Okay, I feel like I should go over some things. The hot springs. Blue ones recover health, red ones recover status, and that guy up in the northwest is Ego Stick. He's like the ATM, but he's one of those ones that charges your account double, pretty much, so I wouldn't recommend doing that, even though money is pretty plentiful, and I believe this guy's a shopkeeper. Oh yeah. Alright, as for items, we've got the Ultimate Bat, which is a step up from the Hall of Fame Bat, which we didn't get too long ago, the Holy Fry Pan for Paula, and Shiny Coin that I'm going to get for Ness. Okay, now we are getting a move on. I believe that is the Fire Spring up there, and here we got Chompasaurs, which are an enemy that is of interest to me. This thing has a physical shield, so use PSI attacks on it unless you use the shield killer. But also, it has a 1 in 128 drop item, the Magic Fry Pan. It's not as good as the Holy Fry Pan, which is Paula's ultimate, attacking weapon, but the Magic Fry Pan increases her guts significantly, which she is very vital to the team with all of her PSI attacks, and is very frail and falls easily, so guts can be very helpful for her if you want to get it. Okay, here's another interesting enemy right here. It's a giant rolling ball of stuff, the Ego Orb. It just doesn't look too pleasing to me. It's not too much of a difficult enemy. I'll use Shield Killer in case it does have a shield. I think it does, so let's get rid of it. Okay, I guess it doesn't have a shield. Okay, so I'll just swale on it and it stops moving. Doesn't have a lot of HP. This item is the Cloak of Kings for Pooh. Actually, this is not the Fire Spring because it's in the southwest area. And this is kind of hinting to things. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Okay, we're closer to the Fire Spring now. Here, the dinosaurs don't come and attack me, so I can relax, except now I can't get out. You have a little bit of room to get out, and you can, run pretty fast from the dinosaurs and just hide behind trees and things, and then they probably won't be able to cross over and stuff. One of the Tindas would talk about a chubby kid passing through, which is obviously Tony. Chubby guys are always problematic. And if that wasn't enough puns, it's time to get fired up, because we are going to be springing into action here in the 8th Sanctuary Dungeon. After I get the Magic Fry Pan. I love a good pun. Okay, after some time I actually got the Magic Fry Pan, and as you see, there's speed up and post-com. These are the Psychic Psychos. A Major Psychic Psycho has a 128 drop item. The Star Pendant, which I would have gotten 3 for Ness, Paula, and Jeff, because Pooh can't get stuff. He has his 4 items. But it would be way too much effort, and the game is already easy enough for the rest of what remains anyway. There's a Cherub Span, which protects from hypnosis and increases luck, I believe. Evil Elementals are enemies that can possess you. Yeah, pretty much all fire-related enemies in this place, so yeah. Magic Butterfly Room right there, and eventually, just cutting through everything. Stupid reservoir right there. And the Soul-Consuming Flame can hit you hard with 1 fireball, or spray a blast of fire to hit all the people in the group. And as you can see right there, fire got rid of possession, so that's an awesome thing. And of course, Ness had his 1 HP there. I think through that little fiasco there, he healed up. Moonbeam Gun, not as good as the Gaia Beam. And here we are getting close to the 8th Sanctuary boss. Take it from me if you dare. Oh man, I could have been epic with it, but no. This is the 8th Sanctuary boss, the Carbon Dog. We're gonna be carving it in stone that we're the best, ha ha. Had to pull back the puns. Yeah, I was contemplating on keeping this normal speed and be like, well, here's my strategy that I was using, just like going back and forth with everything. Yeah, get him taken care of a little bit, and he's eventually going to transform into the Diamond Dog, which has a power shield, so definitely use the shield killer on him and just start off with PK attacks. Of course, he's going to try to bring back his shield, just keep attacking him. There's some crying going on, so that's a bad thing that can happen. It's a nice little challenge as your last Sanctuary boss, so just hit it with all you've got. I had my bottle rockets, of course. I think that was the only one I had. I don't know. And I was trying PK Flash. Okay, there was another one. Yeah, he has a lot of HP. I used like those 2 bottle rockets against him. Of course, it was a 2-phase fight, so like he gets like more HP, of course, and stuff. But I'm just resorting to bashing here because he was close enough to getting tame. 84,000 EXP out of that, and there's all that leveling up. PK Rock and Omega at level 75, that's an awesome thing. 98 PP needed, but hits all enemies for a lot of power. And I have waffles to eat. Until next time on Let's Play Earthbound, we're going to be going in there and getting our last melody. Till then, do not toast yourself.